felt more comfortable, and a lot of people were looking, and then they noticed like what I'm doing, and yeah, it was successful. Very, very grateful for that experience.
All right, hello there. We're back. We're back. We're back. And today I am here with.
Okay. Okay, so hi everybody, my name is Elisa Harris, and I'm a student here at the University of the West Indies, and yeah, I'm just here to answer some questions.
And apologies for the solo mic issues with the other one. So we'll continue like this. So today we're here at the Irving Hall. By the way, clearly the background says it all, and we have someone who's also a part of a club at the Irving Hall. So tell me a little bit about this club, what you guys do, and why you do it. Why are you so involved and interested?
So I am the leader of the Irving House Sign Language Club here. I'm actually the first leader. Like this club started maybe 2 years ago. I was the first person, and then I decided to do a second year. But yeah, essentially our goal is to teach other students the importance of deaf awareness, and like take small steps and make improvements in the student body here on Hall and by extension at UA. Teaching them not basic sign language directly, but also encouraging them to go out and seek sign language lessons from the right sources. One thing that persons don't know, going off on a tangent for a little bit, persons don't know that hearing students or hearing persons aren't supposed to teach sign language. So, a common misconception is that the club mainly teaches or offers lessons. That's not what we do. We kind of just encourage persons to be insightful, take initiative, and go out and learn. And then we kind of reinforce it with fun, interactive challenges, club meetings, and stuff like that.
We're heading to you now. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you study again? No, as
That's the
in,
only question
yeah,
that
for
you
right
want to
now.
know. Okay. I'm a biology student. So my major is molecular biology. And then I have two minors. The first one is Spanish, right? And the second one is gender and development studies.
I did not know you could have two
I
minors.
prefer it. I prefer to have two minors and not like need to do like more classes, like electives, like random classes. I prefer
Uh,
to have a minor instead.
oh,
I
so
like having a plan, having a
wait,
structure.
explain that to me because if
Mhm.
you have, because I know a person that do one minor, and I think they have to do certain courses that would fill up the electives
Mhm.
instead. But
Exactly.
you have two, so how does that work? How much courses are you doing and all of that?
Okay, so that's the point. Like it works better for me because I have a plan. Like they give me the plan for my classes, and I don't have to go and search for a bag of classes to fill up my like degree requirements, like what I need for my degree. I have two minors. So first, for Spanish, they give us the, is it six or seven? Six, seven?
Six,
I think
seven,
it's seven.
six.
Okay, okay, six, seven. Okay, fine,
Hate that
fine.
joking about
I hate
I
it
hate it so
too.
much. But anyways,
It's for
continue.
young people. I am old. Anyways, I think it's, what's my math skills not working right now? I think it's three times five. It's five or six. I don't remember. It's
Mm.
15 credits overall. So I think it's
Mm.
five classes for the Spanish minor. So they give us that, and all I have to do is just take the classes and pass, and not have to be searching for other class to fill up my degree requirements, And then for the other one, for gender and development studies, it's the same thing. They give us the options.
Mhm.
They tell us, hey, you need to do five classes here in our school, gender and development studies school. And you just choose five and you pass those
Mm.
classes, and that's it.
I still have it, you know, come saying to people chat bad.
It's special, but it's true.
It's not
Saying to
true.
people,
Like, me still can't move on
hearing
to the next
people.
section. I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck because you this my parish.
Let's
She this my parish. And say we chat bad. We do not
saying to
chat bad.
people are very, very special.
All
It's
right.
very
Give me an
interesting.
example of how a sensitive
I've
person.
heard it. I
Where you know
can't
you,
copy that.
if you can't tell me right now what you've heard,
Okay.
you
The people in Saint Elizabeth use some words that I've never heard before in my life. Like, for
give me an example. Me no
example,
want to hear no blah
no,
blah blah blah.
I'm
Tell me
just
this
saying, wait, no,
example.
patient, wait. For example, years ago, I remember I hear my friend say, how the word spell again? Faba.
Which word is
I
that?
don't know what it means.
Whenever that you hear.
I'm telling you,
Faba.
FAA. I'm telling you how it sounds because I don't know how it's spelled. FAABAH. What does that mean?
Faba.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
What was the context of this
I don't
conversation?
remember. I don't remember. It's
Faba.
stuck with me since that time. I don't know what that means.
I feel like she's making it up, guys. We don't talk that bad. We have some of the best speakers in the parish. People them like Nigel Clark used to go to Monroe College, that's in St. Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure we never have him, we never influence him and make him talk bad. You see me? Okay. Okay. I don't care if he didn't come from there. He went there. I know business. We have the best speakers in the country. We are the bed, bro. No, my hurt because every day I end up tell somebody that, oh, you know, I'm from St. Elizabeth. Then be like, oh, I'm gonna chat bad though. I'm gonna chat bad. No. Like Clarendon is better. Anyways, back to level of liquor. Cause we are the best speakers in Paris. What is level of liquor? Ah, see. Level this key is better for that. Anyways, what is level of liquor given that you are an ambassador? And tell me about it. Does this sound good as a St. Elizabeth person? Am I speaking to your understanding? Okay.
Okay, so Level the Liquor is a responsible drinking campaign,
Mm.
right? Here at Uwi. Basically, the representatives we go out, to parties and events and anything really that would have university students, and we
Level the liquor?
inform them. Yeah, we inform them.
No, you did.
We
It's fine.
inform. What was that a joke? I missed it completely. Anyways, we go. Yeah, what do you mean? Anyways, we go out sometimes. We go to events and parties and interact and whatever, and inform people how to drink responsibly, and then also like give them advice and ways to like protect themselves when they're drinking, or if you're going out with a group, make sure you have um at least one person who is not gonna drink, or somebody, a person to like protect the group. Not always, but sometimes. Depends. If it's an event that's like far from home, or here at school, if you live here, you have to make sure it's safe. When you're drinking and you're enjoying yourself, still stay safe. Yeah. Um,
And it's really good, as I said, like in this space where there are a lot of parties and, you know, a lot of students might be under the influence and it can lead to very bad decisions, very bad events can happen throughout. So it's good that you guys are here. You're leveling the liquor. And you are able to promote this throughout because as I said, I've seen a lot of times where people drunk out, them do the craziest things, them find themselves in a very precarious situations, and I'm just like, have fun, drink if you want to, but just know when it's enough. Be responsible. All right, guys. Carnival season, well, not done, but still.
know when you drink enough. It's okay to stop. You don't need to drink a lot.
No bet nobody tell us if you drink more than you can.
like know your limit. Oh, I did it right the first time. Justin, you sought me out. Yeah, I remember the
Anyways,
sign for it right. Know your limits. Like know when you're drinking.
know your limit, guys. But that's really good. Sorry, but we are.
I said that's fine.
Oh, cause you've been
You
over
didn't give me
here.
an answer. Sorry, I said
Uh,
that's fine.
okay, you've been over here. Insult my first, and I make up your reaction. I'm over there. Now, so I feel make sure. Okay, but thank you, and we're here, and as I said, it's really good. What you have been doing in your various positions on this campus. So, given this, you said you're president, and that's also a responsibility. How has club been through this semester, or even this year in general? Are there any really fun or memorable moments that have happened, or any person in specific that you are either proud of, or did something really good over the past year or anything?
Okay, that's a good question. Honestly, this year has been like full of events. Like hall culture always have events. Some things always happening. Like the calendar, the months are full of events. So honestly, my club and the others as well, maybe haven't had. We've had a few events, just a few events, but
Mm.
I can tell you, I'm very, 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 very proud of the few little things that we have been able to do this year. Um, Best example is maybe our trips to LMG High School for the Deaf. That's Listomere Gilby High School for the Deaf. Um, my team, we try to go to the school often enough and carry things for the kids there and we interact and improve our sign language skills. And then other one would maybe be like sign language songs when the Durham has like other events not related to sign language club, but they'll ask us like, hey, can you do a song for us? And they give us time,
Mm.
practice. That's really fun. I really enjoyed that.
Which do you have like a favorite song or one that?
Yeah, honestly, maybe the Christmas event that was the best one. Last year in December. Um, I remember I was practicing maybe for 4 days
Mm.
only, but I had sent my PRO a video because she also wanted to learn the song for that event, and then it was good. It was make the Christmas catch you in a good mood basically,
Mm.
like, and it was very good, like it was amazing. It was fun. And then after it finished, we laughed about it. We watched the video. It was so funny. It was fun. Yeah.
That's really good. So, like, you see, you're telling me that visiting schools, you're doing all these things, but oh yeah, so you're telling me that you're doing all these things at the various schools and at your club level. But what really was it that sparked this initiative for you to even be doing sign language in the first place? Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay. Again, that's a good question. Thank you for that. So I would say there's two parts. Two parts. Before, when I was younger,
Mm.
I can surely say my mom, she taught me from very early to
Oh.
love languages. So yes, that's not sign language, but you have to, like, before that you have to have like the experience with languages to know that yes, this is something that I am passionate about. And then I did my independent, lessons and learning and things like that and give myself experience as well. And that's how I discovered that, languages is like my passion. So independently, I would have had, in primary school, I have experience with sign language, but it was just a little bit. It was not a lot. But when I came to UA, when I was here close to the schools for the deaf, and Kingston have a lot of people,
Mm,
had more opportunities to interact. We have deaf can coffee.
yeah.
Soon talk about that because that is like
You can
really
get right
special
into it, also.
special to me. But you asked about the language experience first,
Mhm.
so I'm going to talk about that. Um, so yeah, with sign language. So the first part, mommy. The second part, here in Kingston as a student at UWI, it was September, and September is what Deaf Awareness Month. For September, I was very nervous. I feel nervous. I was thinking for maybe like 1 week, should I do that? And that was like making videos about deaf awareness, but
Mm,
like because I have deep respect for the deaf culture, I was not sure if I wanted to try for myself with no help or not having the full experience in the deaf community. So what did I do? I asked two of my friends, asked Aiden and Danny, hey, what's your opinion? I have an idea, right? And I want your opinion. And both of them said, girl, do it. So for September, I tried, I look for opportunities, like events, opportunities to share what I know already and to learn also for the full month of September. I remember it was kind of I was kind of afraid at first, but after a while, I felt more comfortable and yeah, felt more comfortable and a lot of people were looking and then they noticed like what I'm doing and yeah, it was successful. Very, very grateful for that experience. Defcan Coffee is a social enterprise. It's not really a business, it's more of a social enterprise. So it gives opportunities to deaf and hard of hearing people here in Kingston. They have different stores, locations, cafes in Kingston. And they have baked goods, drinks, and other things, different things, food, all kind of stuff. But how I got to meet those people and know more about that business, they would always come here for events at UWI. I know about them before, but I really got a better understanding of like the deaf culture and like their experience and knowledge that they have about preparing food and coffee, just like any other person, like but better. They're so much better. They're very, very skilled, intelligent. They love to interact with people. They appreciate the curiosity, questions from us. They have no problem, interacting with others. It's really a very special experience for me. And then after Deaf Awareness Month, when they only had a few times when they came here, I would travel and go and visit the stores and interact, and then that's how the relationship basically improve. And yeah, that's like probably the best decision I have had since probably this semester.
So you had mentioned like you guys at the club, you can't necessarily teach people or really give lessons. Can you explain to that why is that is?
Okay, good question again. That is because only deaf people are supposed to teach sign
Mm,
language. Why? Because it's part of their culture.
did
It's
not know that.
deaf community, their language, their native language. So that's their responsibility.
And I think another misconception of persons is that deaf all deaf persons they can't really hear anything at all. Can you give me something very short on that? Like, is that true? Is that false? Well, tell me some.
Okay, so deafness, it don't mean that you can't hear nothing. Not always. So all deaf people, it's not true that they can't hear nothing. Some people can't hear anything. No sound, no noise. Other people, they can hear some sounds, or for example, they can hear like voices, but it's not clear, or they can hear noise of cars, or like if the building shaking, or if a door opens. Just examples. So things that like involve movement or vibration, maybe they can hear and feel that, but they're not fully hearing, so they're still deaf. So that comment about, oh, deaf people they just can't hear anything, that's not for all, all. Yeah, to say it simply, simple explanation.
All right, that's good, and I hope that cleared up a few misconceptions for persons that might think otherwise. And because let's be real, lots of persons do think that, and as she said, it's not always the case. All right, and we're just going to get into a little interactive piece now. So just want to know, are be able to sign some of the basic things. I did do a sign language course. I think he's Ling 18, 19, something. Yeah. So I knew like a few, but it's been a good while. So I would like also refresher.
Okay.
So I think that I remember this one specifically. I think it's like it comes like this. I think
What does
that's
that mean?
feel, right? So I know a little. I remember some. But could you just give me as a refresher, anyone's that watching and wants to know like the basic stuff like the word school or the word morning or so could you just help me to, Yeah.
Sure. Okay. For you, I'm gonna let you spell your name at the end of this,
Mm,
just for you. What general things that you should know. I'm gonna show you my favorite signs
mm.
and just some basic ones. So, all right. So you said school. That's a good example. So it's very easy. School.
School.
Mhm.
Just
School.
okay. So that's school.
Mhm. Um, teacher. So
Wait.
it's the sign for teach.
So I
Right?
have like this.
Yeah, and it's like from here, like you're grabbing the knowledge
Oh,
from your head.
oh.
Yeah.
So it's like
Teacher. This
wait,
part,
wait. So teach.
yes, this part is person, and this part is
Ah, so
teach.
teach. So I grab the knowledge.
Yeah, and you
Then I
carry it down.
teacher.
Teacher. You don't have to pause. It's just I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
It's one sign says teacher,
Okay.
right?
Nice.
Yeah, and then one of my favorites, very simple as well, but it's student. I think it's very cute. Student.
Student.
Yeah,
So
student. Right.
student.
hmm
Nice.
Actually, those are very basic. I'm gonna show you some of my favorites now.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites is JSL,
Wait, that's kind of
Jamaican
cool. Wait.
Sign Language. JSL.
Wait. So
So it's
it's like
basically
the
I
Spider
love
Man. It's like
you,
the Spider Man.
Spider Man. It's
I'm sorry. I had to.
fair, it's fair. But it's JSL, meaning Jamaican Sign Language. The sign for it is like I love you, and then you just grab it into the S.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
so cool.
this by itself is I love you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the motion of it going into the S handshake, it's JSL,
That's crazy.
Jamaican Sign Language.
Seems
JSL.
like you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
I like that
cool.
one.
That's
And
cool.
then, I don't know. There are so many. I like the ones that are similar, like ones that if you do slightly different movement, it means something else, right?
Yeah.
Or if you do a different mouth movement, it means a different word.
That's crazy.
So okay, I think I should give you some examples of those words.
Mhm.
Um, this is word, by the way. It's very easy.
Word. Okay.
Just this word. Okay. So for example, you have okay. This is simple. This is mother and father.
Oh,
Right. Very easy. Or
mother.
sometimes you tap it mom, dad.
Um,
Very easy. But then the ones with a different movement now is like
mhm.
or a different hand shape. For example, this is apple. This is the letter X. You put turn
It's
it.
X,
Mm-hmm.
right? So and it's apple.
No, I'm just gonna show you something. It doesn't have to start with the same letter.
Oh,
You can use
I
a
was
other letter.
wondering. Okay.
But this is apple,
Mm-hmm.
right? But this is cool. Right.
Mm.
So it's the same placement,
And it's a
but it's a
similar
different hand
movement.
shape,
So.
right? It's a twist. And then this is apple and this is onion.
Mm.
It's so
Just
cool. Like it just it's so interesting. It's
uh,
very, very interesting. Like I
mm,
love sign language so much. It's very,
I
very,
can
very
tell.
interesting. And it's very hard for me to pick a few to show you like the similarities, like very slight similarities
All right.
because there's so many.
Give me a few words.
Okay. There are
Help
so
me
many
to
more.
help me to create a sentence with some of the words I just used a while ago.
Like just now or like
Yeah,
in
that
general.
are in general.
Okay. Okay, you could say okay, this is a good example. But you're gonna need a couple more words because I didn't teach you any verbs.
Okay.
Remember a sentence have to have
Yeah,
verb
that's
and noun.
mm,
Right, you need both. So if you were to say, okay, I like apples and onions, very weird, but we're just gonna use it. You could say, remember, it's not English.
yeah.
So we're gonna say apples and
Apples.
onions.
Onions.
I like both.
Wait, what? Wait,
Okay,
you're no.
so it's the structure is gonna be apples and
Mm-hmm.
onions. I like both,
Okay.
right? So it's apples,
Apples. Mm-hmm.
not at the front, at the
Wait,
side.
sorry, the side.
Yeah, man.
Apples.
Apples, onions.
Onions.
I like,
Wait, and then Missy. Mm-hmm.
like,
Oh, see your point, and then you
like
oh.
both. Yeah.
Wait, let's start from scratch now. Say it,
Mhm.
say it. Apple, onions, I.
You're aggressive.
I'm being
It's just
expressive,
gentle.
you know.
Okay. Like,
Like,
oh,
I kind of feel what you mean, alright. Like,
yeah.
and then you.
Sorry.
Oh, this is interesting.
Very basic.
This is interesting.
Yeah. What
Apples,
else?
onions, alright.
There's other ways you could structure it too.
Oh, yeah.
You don't take this off. You drag the two through it. It's like the two is coming down. Yeah. Interesting. You're good. It's a learning process. I'm still learning too. It's fine.
I'm trying.
Mistakes is normal.
Yeah.
Or having questions is normal. Normal. And it means natural too. Yeah. Okay, if you were to okay. I have a question for you. If you pick a letter of the alphabet, obviously. Why? If you pick a letter, I can show you some signs with that letter, with that hand shape, or words that start with that letter. I could show you the
I
sign for
say
it.
G.
Okay. Very good choice, by the way. Any letter is a good choice. That's not the point.
Wow.
So we're gonna start with Jamaica.
Alright.
Very easy. It doesn't involve the letter J at all. The sign for that word is Jamaica. Jamaica. Yeah. Simple. Jamaica. Yeah. You don't see it? The island. This is Clarendon, right? Clarendon. Right. You just go around. It's Jamaica.
So you're St. Elizabeth.
You don't know your map? This is St. Elizabeth over here.
Whatever you say.
What is important is that it looks like Jamaica and you just go around.
So you just go around. No.
The apple. You remember the sign for apple?
For Apple, it's isn't wait. Apple isn't wait. I have it. I was getting there. Yes. Yes, I remember. So yeah, not that bad. Could be worse. But you said you're gonna help me say my name. I don't remember all the letters. So I remember J. U. S is
This one.
this. Okay. S. and T
N.
T
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
N. So J-U. What was this again? Stin. Yeah. Oh right. I remember that too. I tell you so much, but it's so
Shine.
cool. It's really cool
It is.
to learn though. I remember when I was doing it. When was it? Was it second year? I think yeah. I think it was second year, and it was actually a nice class. It was one of the classes I didn't score last semester. This.
Speaking about that, I've never done a sign language class here at UWI. Not if
Really?
it's like one of the most like wrong things that people always think about me. I did my training or classes here. No, I didn't.
So where do you do them? Just I don't know.
Here, well, not a joke. It's very, very serious actually. Why? Because hearing people is not supposed to speak sign language. So honestly, I don't support that. Like I'm not saying like the university should not have sign language classes. No, 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 no. I'm saying they should have the teachers, not the tutor. I don't know the sign for that.
Oh,
Not the
yeah.
tutor that you only like ask them some questions sometimes. The teacher, the the, the leader for that class or the lecturer should be a deaf person because sign language classes are supposed to be offered by a deaf teacher. That's why I did mine with Ready to Sign online with Andre. That's his sign name. That's my teacher, Andre. Um, and that was in summer of 2024. And then right now I'm doing level two with Andre again. And then what helps me to like improve my signing skills is like interacting with the deaf community. It really helps with more vocabulary and things like that. Not classes with a hearing teacher at the front and then you have the deaf person at the side and you
Yeah.
sometimes talk to that person. I don't like that.
That's understandable. And based on the things you're telling me, I get why it's very important. Very, very important. V, right?
Yeah,
V.
this
Very important. Oh, wait. Oh, so very important. Very important people. So I'm hoping that with time, that's something that can be tackled because, you know, what's the word I'm trying to say? We have to promote stuff like this, especially it in the levels that we are on currently in the university level. And if we can, strive to make some change or allow, as you said, the main teacher or lecturer to be someone from the community, it would really be good. Way better. And just continue being yourself, continue allowing growth to and opportunities to come before you. I make sure say when the opportunity them come, you hold it saying. You see like how me I go aggressive when me I come, so make sure say I say you come here and you grab it. So thank you very much. I don't. There was the one last part of this. Usually, I have persons pass on advice to the next person I interview or talk with. So, is there any specific advice in any capacity that you'd like to pass on to someone?
okay. Make sure you have goals for yourself and as you continue your path, your journey, make sure you never forget your goals. Try until you succeed. You know, if the first time is not successful, that's fine. Um, find ways to inspire yourself. Um, make sure you have good, supportive friends, family as well. Very important. You can't do life alone. You know, you need support, and yeah, you are capable.
And and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap for today. And thank you very much for being here. And until next time, remember to drink responsibly. Stay updated to what she's doing in her club, and stop by if you know you live on Irving, and you know have no wait. When you keep club on Thursdays as well, Fridays, 8 and 9. If you know you're not during those hours and you want to learn as to what's going on, be there. Come on, join the stuff. So big up you. Stay safe. Yeah.